Welcome to another episode of True Abutment's InTRUview. I'm Jeff Kraft, and on this episode, I've been fortunate enough to get the invite and travel out to beautiful Wake Forest, North Carolina to experience a retreat unlike any of its kind in the dental industry. Now, I'm going to sit down with Dr. Tarun Agarwal, founder of 3D Dentist, and find out how his CE programs have become such a powerful tool for dentists. Now, 3D, they've held CE courses and retreats in the past, but this particular one is a step above the rest.
You're staying with your instructors, you're staying with your mentors, eating dinner together, we're breaking bread, where the real conversations happen.
Wow, it's beautiful, it's relaxing. Just really gives you that confidence and that ability to ask questions.
My opinion, a higher level of dentistry, because that's why we're here.
Yeah, the living room, the family room, the hot tub,
Seen space like this in a while.
So I already know that their courses are fantastic, so I already know that I'm going to get the best.
That's what we've always done that set us apart from some other educational opportunities. And dentistry has so many great educational opportunities out there.
Hey, Jeff, we talked about this today. Tell me, how did you get through this and how did you implement this in your practice? Or attendee to attendee. It's not just about us. It's really not about us at all. It's about each individual attendee.
So getting the invite to come out here, Dr. Agarwal, first off, it's amazing, just coming down the driveway.
Thank you.
What made you pick this location?
Well, Jeff, thank you for having me on, but I want to be referred to as T-Bone, so please call me T-Bone. That's what everybody else calls me.
Yep.
My wife calls me other names, but it was a pipe dream. There was the dream that we could have a place where dentists could really immerse themselves, but I never really believed it would happen. I never, felt that we would find the right property or that we would build the property. And one day my wife was looking, I don't know what she was looking for, probably a place to live and hide from me, but my wife was looking for some real estate and she came across the property. I got to give her all the credit. She pushed me. I said no initially. There was a lot of fear about putting myself out there, making the investment, doing something that frankly is pretty, if not completely unique, or pretty damn unique within the dental profession. So we pushed it. I believe that what's happening in dentistry is there's a significant move to corporatization. There's some pluses and minuses to that. There's a lot of move towards a pure business aspect of dentistry, and there's a lot of value in all of that. But who's getting left behind is the single location solo practitioner. And there's not a lot of places for them to go and really geek out on dentistry, to really surround themselves with people that are looking for the same things they're looking for. I like to say that there are a lot of places that do phenomenal education. We try to make impactful education. We want to impact people's practices, and more importantly, we want to impact how they live their lives so that they can enjoy it.
Tell me the courses that you cover here on this property.
So the way we look at it is it's a three-step process, okay? You got to slow down to speed up, you got to create clinical diversity, and then you take back control of your practice. A lot of us, we've lost control of our practice, and we blame it on insurance, we blame it on competition. Ultimately, we just got to blame it on ourselves. I mean, it's our names on the door. To slow down to speed up is our case acceptance process. It's about understanding that it starts with diagnosis. It includes a influential communication with your patients, learning how to make dentistry affordable for patients in the modern world, and then creating a schedule that allows you to actually do the dentistry that you're learning. That's slowing down to speed up. The next part of it is we got to create clinical diversity. Dentistry has become a commodity product if you're maintaining in the general dentistry world. Now, I'll be the first to say that you can make a phenomenal living and live a great life being a traditional general dentist. But it's harder and harder now. What was easy, what worked for me in 1999 and 2000 isn't working today. It's just different. These young kids, they're phenomenal. They're getting out there, they're doing it. A lot of it's by force because of the debt they incur, but they're making it happen. So we focus on clinical diversity. We focus on dental implants, sleep apnea, orthodontics, dental oral sedation. We focus on medical billing. We focus on the things that allow you to grow your practice without necessarily having to physically grow your practice. What I think we're extremely good at is not just the clinical education, but the business nuances that go with it, the practical business nuances, because we're all practicing dentists. We're all owners. We're not specialty general dentists. We built a practice that's a broad range of general dentistry. And what it takes to recreate that, we try to teach the business principles that helped us be successful, that creates a well-rounded practice. And then we work on being supportive, to helping people move forward, and that's where we help them take control of their practice, to take back control at whatever level people are at. We try to meet people where they want to be.
Who is the right dentist to come to a course that you offer?
That's a great question. It's a tough question to answer for me because I want to say everybody, but it's not everybody. I would say first and foremost, it's someone that is looking for something different. They're unhappy with something that's happening in their practice. Whether it's how busy they are, how much money they're making, how little time they get off, or the type of dentistry that they're doing. Or whether it's a young dentist that says, I want to achieve that level of dentistry. That's our customer, the person that wants better. I don't believe we're best suited for somebody that's really struggling and looking for a magic bullet, because we don't have magic bullets. I don't believe in magic bullets. We don't have magic bullets. I believe it takes grit, determination, and hard work to get there.
When dentists arrive from all over the country, what's their first impression through your eyes?
Well, what we've heard so far is it's better than they expected. The pictures don't do it justice. I'm hopeful some of these videos will help people see the vision and the difference. I don't think anything like this has been done, where we're immersed, where you're staying with your instructors, you're staying with your mentors, where we're cooking breakfast, where we're eating dinner together, we're breaking bread, where, listen, we're going to have fun and have some ice cream together, where the real conversations happen. The outside of the classroom. Hey, Jeff, we talked about this today. Tell me, how did you get through this, and how did you implement this in your practice? Or attendee to attendee. It's not just about us. It's really not about us at all. It's about each individual attendee. And I saw it the other night. There was 4 conversations going on in 4 different areas of the lodge, where we have a group talking about business, then we got a group talking about individual younger guys and gals talking about their specific situation, and people just migrate to each other, and you pick up so much by just being around things. You know, they say you're the average of the 5 people you hang out with. Here you get to hang out with people that are really motivated and driven, and it raises your average.
The support that you've created in this program goes beyond the walls through the follow-up. Talk to me a little bit about that as well.
You know, there's a saying that only 10% of your attendees actually do anything. And I don't think it has to be that way. We just need to provide a support system for them to not make it that way. Because here's the truth. You leave here, you're excited, you're like, I can do this, and then Monday morning hits you. And it's nice to have a support system where people are saying, hey, it's okay. Like, they'll get a text from me on Monday saying, I'm sure today wasn't what it was like for us this weekend, but I want you to keep the bigger picture in mind. Let's keep moving forward. Then I also think there's a competitiveness in each of us. And when we see, you know, of the 12 doctor attendees we had today for our live patient program, I think when they see that other person getting it done, there's a little bit that pushes them, hey, I don't want to be behind. So in a way, we're trying to create that environment, and we're trying to meet people where they're at. You know, I am committed to not make it a social media group, because that invites too much distraction. I try to keep it right now it's a text group. Soon we're going to have our own mobile app where we can communicate with people and have video conferencing and everything with that. And what I think we've done well is it extends beyond the course. It extends for months and months and years of that text environment, of that support system. And I run into people who are on CE trips with their other colleagues that were in the class with them. They're talking about these challenges, and somebody said, oh, I had that same thing happen last month or last year. Let me walk you through what we did. And there's so much learning that happens, you know, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create an environment where people learn.
What's the relationship like with True Abutment? How did that start?
You know, True Abutment's been a great partner of ours, okay? They've been supportive, but more importantly, their products are, I like to say they've created flexibility in my practice. I heard about True Abutment on social media. I reached out and said, hey, you know, I'm looking for a solution. I hear you guys have solutions. can I learn more about it? They were generous enough to send me some stuff to make it happen. And I was like, why haven't companies come up with some of these products before? What is it that other companies aren't seeing? And what happens sometimes is companies get so big that they become hard to be nimble. And the one thing I'll say about True Abutment is they're very nimble. I've talked to Jay, who's the person I deal with at True Abutment, and I say, you know what? I'd love a piece that works specifically with this implant. They said, we can make that happen. And then as we moved in on the CEREC side of things, they have phenomenal solutions. But as I've learned, as I've moved beyond some of that, is they have great solutions for other things. They make things flexible. They provide solutions to problems that we have and solutions to problems we don't realize that we have.